Hello everybody! My name is Steve Bergeron and I am the owner of Bandstand Music, and I do it full-time, and that's what I do for a living. I have been a DJ since 1987, and I actually DJ'd my very first wedding reception in Papillion, Nebraska, and I remember the day very vividly. And I remember, being as it was my first time DJing, I remember at the end of the night me feeling like, hey, that went pretty good, and it got very addicting after that. So what motivated me to begin being a DJ in the very first place was a friend of mine actually was DJing weddings at the time and said, hey, you should try this out. I think you'd be really, really good at this. And so I jumped in feet first, and I've been doing it every weekend ever since. You know, it's always an interesting question when somebody asks you to describe yourself as a DJ. And the reason why that's interesting is because DJs come in all types of personalities, from people who just like to be very low-key throughout the evening and play the music, to where other DJs, some like to get very, very involved and very animated during their events that they're doing. For me, I like to do fun parties and fun receptions. I love to be an MC. I love to announce things, and it's absolutely critical for me that I'm always promoting a sense of, hey, this is going to be a very good time this evening, while at the same time, keeping it professional all the way through. So describing myself as a DJ, I would probably have to say very fun, very outgoing, but at the same time professional. One of the things that I see as my #1 job at a wedding reception is to make sure that everything is going exactly as the bride and groom have planned it. One of the most critical parts for us as DJs is the first 2 hours of a wedding reception. And in those first 2 hours, generally that's when you're going to see a grand entrance, when you're going to have to make an announcement for a dinner, to get the toast lined up, to make the announcement for the cake, for the bride and groom dances, the bouquet and garter toss. And that time in the night is the #1 time where a DJ can set the pace and set the tone for what's going to be happening later on in the night. It is probably one of the most crucial things. So my #1 job at a wedding is to make sure that we're getting through that first 2 hours flawlessly and flowingly, so that the bride and groom are staying on pace and staying on track with all of the events that are coming up. So the goal is get them through it and do it in a timely manner that they're comfortable with. One of the things that I do to make an event special for a bride and groom is by giving them maybe a little extra things that they weren't expecting in the first place. And one of my niches as a DJ is that I'm also a close-up magician, and I do balloon animals for kids. So a lot of the receptions that I do, if there are kids present, I am more than happy to do balloons for them and keep them busy either during the dinner or during the dance, so that the parents can just kick back and enjoy themselves throughout the evening. And then the other thing is when the crowd is mingling during dinner or during cocktails, or if I'm releasing tables, I'm always quick to pull out a quick close-up trick just to sort of wow them. And what it does is it just provides something a little bit different than they're normally used to seeing out of a mobile DJ. And in the end, I've gotten a lot of compliments on it, and most of the brides and grooms that hire me know that that's exactly what they're getting. And so it makes my night a lot more enjoyable. It makes the night more enjoyable for the parents, and just something a little extra that most people aren't expecting. And that's one of the things that I do. Even though I'm the owner of Bandstand Music, I also DJ every single weekend, and I do realize the importance of making sure that you get the right DJ for your event. And I want to just tell everybody out there that I hope that you do spend a little bit of time determining exactly how you want your night to go and the music you want played, and that you find the DJ that is going to fit that particular agenda that you have set. So to everybody out there planning a wedding reception, congratulations, good luck, and please don't hesitate to call the Bandstand office if you have any questions.